Hello and welcome back to another Out of Fashion TV, where it's artists helping artists. I am your host, Willis today, Yui Kohlberg, and today we have budding chef who's becoming quite a sensation on TikTok, Carl Thompson.
Hey.
Woo! Okay.
Thank you.
So, I don't actually have any questions available for him that I've done pre-bono. So I'm just going to try and make them up.
Yeah, wing it.
Yeah, wing it from the questions that I've asked the others.
True chefing is about winging it.
Winging it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, honestly.
So, right. Could you tell us more about the chefing world for those of us who don't know?
It's a mug's game.
It's a mug's game.
Literally. Yeah, straight in. Boom. Yeah, chefing is all about passion. Passion. Yeah, there's if you haven't got the passion to cook, don't cook.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the passion to cook,
Yeah.
what alternatives are there?
I mean, for me personally, if you haven't got that passion to cook, don't cook. It's a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. It's a way of life for you, isn't it?
Yeah. You will miss out on birthdays, anniversaries, you will miss out on so much. But if you have that passion to create, it's beautiful.
And on that note, what are your 3 favourite dishes that you like to create?
I like anything that Yusuke makes.
Mm?
Anything that Yusuke makes.
So basically you're saying that all the vegan stuff that I make, you like to turn it into...
Yeah. Honestly, I'm massively inspired by your vegan food.
Okay. So out of all the vegan dishes that I've made, which ones do you like the most?
That is chicken, not. It's obviously
that's taste and glory chicken, everybody.
Yeah. Honestly,
from Sainsbury's.
unbelievable. Unbelievable. I've been a chef most of my life, and that stuff, I was eating chicken. It just...
I personally wouldn't eat it again because...
No.
It's just
Really?
too much like it.
Really?
It's too realistic.
It was that real that a vegan was put up by it.
Yeah, exactly.
But for me personally, as a chef, as a previous chef, that was the bomb. The bomb.
Thank you very much. I can't even remember what I made out of it in the end. But bringing us on to the next question, can you tell us more about your TikTok account?
Okay.
We'll do the whole. We'll do the whole thing where you can tell them more about where to find your TikTok thing later. But how long have you been on TikTok and what do you actually do on there? And
On and off, a couple of years.
On and off a couple of years.
It's all food based. There's some vegan stuff. There's some not so vegan stuff.
Yeah, I just have to say, viewers, I saw his cauliflower steak idea. It was vegetarian, but it's very easy to turn it into veganised. But it looks so freaking good that I need to try it. He even bought me a cauliflower, so yeah.
And that will be happening.
Yes, it will be happening. And yeah, I was just going to say that if you would like to follow that journey of where I make a cauliflower steak using his guidelines, then
By the
let
way,
us know.
viewers, it used to be 32.5 stone.
Oh yes, would you like to tell us more about that side of your journey?
Yeah. So basically, I was a fat person, really fat, like, you know, unbelievably fat. So I've gone from 32.5 stone to about 17 stone, I'd like to say nowadays. You know, I don't want to step on the sad step, blah blah blah.
Well, I'm 16 stone, and I'd like to get down to, I don't even speak in stone. I'm about 100 kilo myself, and I want to get back down to 85. So I know I can kind of relate about losing weight, and would you say that being obese puts your life at danger?
Yeah, 100%.
We can go as deep as you want about this.
Let's go deep. Let's go deep.
Seeing as a Sunday morning.
It's a Sunday morning. Let's go deep. So, sorry, that wasn't like a thing. That was just being coughing.
I could ask you a very, very, very personal question if you wish.
Go ahead.
What is it that encouraged or influenced you to put on a lot of weight in the beginning?
Yeah, that's a fair question.
Yeah, that's a very personal question. You don't have to answer it either.
Honestly, I get asked that so often. Okay. So often. It's not even like a thing nowadays. So I had a lot of bike accidents. So yeah, I basically I've almost died like near 9 times. But my turn to was food. Like, you know, I can survive this. I just need to. Not the answer. Not the answer.
What were you living on?
Takeaways, anything.
Right.
You know, it was not a healthy lifestyle.
I mean, I think this is good. This is a good lesson. Good lesson for everybody. Mm-hmm. Not just you, not just me.
Yeah. Honestly, like, we all go through trauma in our life, but the answer is not food. And that's what I turned to at the time.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I'm on a fairly healthy lifestyle. I've lost 70 odd stone. You know, it's.
What activities did you participate in to lose all that weight?
Sorry, don't turn that healthy. So yeah, it was basically just like, you know, just to live a healthier lifestyle. You know, so, you know, small portions, more active lifestyle. You know, it's all the little things that contribute to a bigger ending.
Yes.
You know? So if you can achieve that, that's it. That's the recipe for success.
And I suppose that goes back to what you were saying earlier about if you're going to be a chef and you're going to cook something, you have to do it with passion.
Yeah.
And just like what happened to you, you've had that passion. You've been doing it from your heart.
Yeah.
And is that how the chefing project has come together, just from wanting to lose weight, or have you always been a wedding chef?
No. 100% right. So it's been part inspired by losing weight. That what has been 100% my goal.
Yeah.
So, like, it's losing weight, doing it healthily, and enjoying life. So food, it's still a massive part of my my life, my creation.
Well, if you don't eat food, you
Yeah.
just waste away, really, isn't it?
Yeah, well, essentially.
That's something we can talk about after this.
Okay.
Fasting.
Fasting, yeah, I did 30 days.
Wow. Can you tell us more about that then? Because I'd like to give it a go. Maybe some of our viewers would like to give it a go as well.
Okay. So fasting is a brilliant experience.
What, sorry?
Brilliant experience.
Yeah.
So pre-prepare. So if you're going to go on a fast, like have all your vegetables, blah blah blah, all blended. Get your stomach used to, you know, a liquid diet, and then go into fasting.
A liquid diet, so you're talking about things like soups and stuff like that.
Soups, you know, blended food. You know, don't shock your body. Is what I'm saying. Like basically.
Don't be too abrupt. You mean?
Yeah. If you're gonna do it, like fucking adapt your body to it beforehand.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so many benefits to fasting. So many benefits. Yeah. Like I mean, if I can do 30 days, anyone can do 30 days.
Wow, it just sounds like quite overwhelming. I mean, I'm personally trying to wean myself onto keto diet, and it just like I realise how much sugar.
Yeah.
Sugary foods.
So much.
Yeah.
So much.
It's like they're trying to kill us.
Yeah. It honestly, food tends to be poison nowadays. But yeah, there is sugar in everything.
I mean, there's sugar in the soy sauce. There's probably sugar in gravy. There's Then you got your natural sugars. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, and don't be fooled by that. It's not natural sugar, so
yeah.
Honestly, all sugar is sugar.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. That's the next question I'm going to ask you. What do you think of instead of asking you who your influences are? What do you think of? What are your opinions of chefs, established chefs already, like Delia Smith and what's his name, Gordon Ramsay, Jamie Oliver.
So basically, if you're looking to establish yourself as a chef, do you these are all respectful people, respectful chefs. They know what they're doing. But if you want to establish yourself as a name, like be you, like, you know, establish your own name. Like I wouldn't aspire to be one of these chefs because they've already made their name.
Yeah. You want to stand up from the crowd.
Yeah, exactly. So, be yourself.
On that note, what would you say that you're doing differently from them?
I mean, I'm not looking to establish myself as a chef.
Okay.
Like, you know, I like food. I love food. Food is my TikTok. But I'm not looking to become.
Right.
So I can't really give advice for someone who's looking to become a chef. But if you're good at what you do, you know, you
It's that C word again.
Yeah. Exactly that. Precision, accuracy, fucking every plate being, you know, the bomb. That's all it is with chefing. It is precision, accuracy, and consistency.
And on that note, because I was going to ask you about previous work.
Yeah.
What do you think about certain people who cook something, even if it's for them, and they just literally bung it on their plate?
Yeah, I mean, some of the best dishes I've ever made have been bunging dishes.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, honestly.
You're kidding me, right?
No. Serious. So, like, if you have food you need to use, chop it up fine. Chop up fine. Add it into the dish. Like, okay, there is... Okay, so a recipe for a beautiful meal is you've got your acidity. Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah, like with Thai food, you got the sour, you got the sweet, you got the bitter, you got the all the flavours.
Exactly.
For example,
So,
like with papaya salad.
Yeah, so it's creating the perfect recipe. But if you have food you need to use, wing it in there and then add to after.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, it's a great way to get kids eating dishes.
Okay.
Like, you know, if you need to add those elements in, like fucking, you know, kids won't know different.
I mean, this is probably a racist thing for me to say, but I see this a lot with British food. They just literally bang on the plate.
Yeah.
But then with us Thais, well, even though I'm half Thai, I just like to make my food look presentable.
I mean, Thai food generally is more healthier. Like, if you compare Thai food to British food, like, in general terms, like, Thai food is a lot more healthier. It's a lot more staple diet. You know, it's not until the Asian adopted a Western diet that it became fat. Like,
that is very true. That is very true. Yeah.
It's a stereotypical thing, but you know, it is true.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Western food is fucking the bomb.
But then well, it's like what Jim Morrison from The Doors said: the West is the best. But but yeah, like, you know, Southeast Asian food is very well known for having a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah, don't deep fry, don't add sugar.
The East and the West
are
just as bad or just as good, to be honest.
Yeah, but it's the okay, so herbal, so you've got your spices, you've got your herbs, and there's in Asian food generally, if we're talking generally, there's a lot more of that.
Yeah.
And that, in health benefits terms, is like massive. Like, you know, if you eat some deep fried chicken, there's no benefits to that. If you eat an Asian dish...
I'm not going to say what I saw you eat the other day.
I mean, I'm not someone to look up to. Yeah, I don't eat the most healthiest. But I'm still losing weight.
Yeah.
Boom.
So, on that note, what are your opinions on fusion food?
Oh, I fucking love fusion food. Honestly.
Can you think of like three examples of fusion food that you like?
Okay, so like if you're gonna make a curry, like curry is generally, let's say an Indian dish. Okay. So you add Thai into it. So, in a sense, it's fusion. Basically, the more you can get into your food, so whether it's Indian, Asian, fucking anything, like the mix, and if it benefits your body, like go for it. Like, yeah. So the more you can add to stuff, the more it will benefit you as a person. Because you are what you eat.
Mm.
That's the be all and end all of it.
I'm glad that you're sharing this with me because I myself am still quite naive when it comes to fusion food. I know when I was in Thailand many years ago, I tried spaghetti with green curry, sort of like a spaghetti fused with like green curry sort of style, and I thought actually that works, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe the viewers have tried fusion foods before.
Honestly, try fusion. If it's better for your body, go for it. Like, you know, whatever the variation of fusion is. Like, if it's got more herbs, spices, whatever, go for it. That's my advice.
Can you think of any restaurants in Bournemouth? Just because we've got to shout out to Bournemouth and Dorset. Can you think of any restaurants around here that do like fusion food? Because I like putting my odds on the spot.
Yeah. Personally, with Bournemouth, I mean, my go-to is Wagamama if I'm getting dirty.
Yeah. Would you say they do fusion then?
No. Wagamama's probably a place to go. It's all fresh. It's all, you know, it's all cut, prepared, served.
Actually, we keep meaning to go there. So if any of our viewers in the local area would like to join us, feel free to come along.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Wagamama one night.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm up for that. Wow, with some viewers. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Honestly,
All about
Wagamamas.
Oh, actually, there is one place that a friend told me.
Okay.
Where they do fusion, and there's Boscombe over in Boscombe.
There we go.
Yeah.
Didn't know about that.
No, didn't know about that. So thanks to that friend for reminding me about that.
There we go.
Okay. Are there any dishes that you're thinking about making this week, whether they're vegan or not?
So I've got some lamb mince.
I shouldn't have asked.
Probably not. So I'm thinking of adding mint, you know, some seasoning, making kebabs out of it. On the lines of infusion, like I was thinking getting the garlic naan.
Okay.
Adding the mint kebab, lamb kebab, with some kind of infusion.
You never know, that might inspire me to veganise it.
I mean, I'm sure there is a vegan version.
Yes, of course. What do you call it? Kofta.
Kofta. Yeah. I mean, you know, there is a vegan version for everything, so...
Yes, indeed.
You know,
which is great.
It just happens to be what happened in my fridge. It's not a, you know.
Okay, this is something that I struggle with whenever I'm cooking something. Like, for example, perfect example. What I'm trying to do at the moment, viewers, is I'm trying to make crispy jackfruit to go into my
Tastes good.
Wait, I'm either thinking about making crispy jackfruit I'll wrap up in rice paper, and then I can have that sort of like dumplings, or I'm going to have the crispy jackfruit and put it into just some tortilla wraps. I mean, like I've shredded up woodland mushrooms.
Pancake rolls.
Yeah, I've got them as well.
Okay.
I've shredded up some woodland mushrooms before. Not the not the chestnut ones, not the portobello ones, but the other ones. And I've managed to make this crispy just by frying them. But with this jackfruit,
Yeah.
I've got absolutely no idea. I've tried putting it in the oven. No. I've tried frying it in the wok. No. So now is the perfect time for me to ask the expert here, Carl Thompson, how the hell do you make crispy jackfruit?
Okay, so it's not my speciality. Like, I'm not a meat person. I'm not vegan. I'm not whatever. But with crispy jackfruit, okay. So the way you've got to look at it is basically like is a moist.
Mm. But then mushrooms are quite moist as well, so...
Yeah, so you have to cook them longer.
Ah, okay. Right.
So it's all about taking the moisture out of it to make it become it.
Yeah.
So like tuna is quite a dry product in itself. So if you're having jackfruit, it's quite moist.
Wait, so you're saying that tuna's quite a dry product?
Yeah.
What, even the canned stuff?
Okay, so you can get different variations. So you can get some sunflower
brine
tuna. You can get brine. You can get different variations.
On that note, I'm surprised that they don't. I mean, like for example, during Christmas time, Sainsbury's, for example, already had coconut oil.
Okay.
And then Plant Pioneers, who are a very good vegan brand, they just freaking get this tub of coconut oil, jar of coconut oil, stamp their label on it, and call it vegan goose fat. I'm like, whiskey tango foxtrot, you know. And then I thought like maybe like Plant Pioneers.
Sorry, there was part of me had to wipe out whiskey tango.
WTF?
WTF? What the fuck?
Yeah. So then I thought like maybe like Plant Pioneers could do that to get some more money out of the people who want to go vegan or something, because we're all a bit, you know, like sheeple. Get a can of jackfruit. Get a can of jackfruit, right? Yeah. Stamp your label on it, Plant Pioneers, whatever, and call it vegan tuna.
That might be the future.
Vegan tuna. But jackfruit is
you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Vegan tuna.
There actually is veganised tuna, but I've tried it and it just tastes like cat food. Yeah.
Yeah. If this girl makes it, that's where it's at.
But jackfruit.
Anyone wants vegan tuna, it's coming from my inspiration and this person.
Well, it's just coming from jackfruit, to be honest. Not.
Yeah. It's gonna be made with jackfruit.
Yeah.
But yeah. We'll make that if we have any requests for jackfruit tuna. Hit us up.
Okay, so back to our regular programme about getting this jackfruit sorted. I could show you. Seeing as we haven't got any examples of Carl's food to show on hand.
Yeah, bad chef in that way.
This is marinated jackfruit at the moment, and as you can see, I'm going to try and get it as crispy as possible. Yeah. But who knows?
It's a moisture thing.
Does it make you feel hungry?
It doesn't
probably
look
not
that
you,
amazing, but honestly, that will taste amazing.
Yeah, because I'm going to get your help.
I mean, you know. So.
I'll pay you in spiritual money.
I'm all about the spiritual.
Right, okay. Do your close friends who I've never met before, are they also budding chefs?
A lot of my friends are foodies. My closest friend, I'd say, massive. Like, you know, if you give him a steak on a plate, let's go Berkeley, he will devour that. Yeah, I'd say a lot of my friends are quite foodie based. You know, I mean, food for me personally growing up, like, it was a thing to connect with people. So like the more food, the more connection. You know, we used to do every Sunday. We do a massive Sunday lunch at the house I grew up in.
Yeah.
And you know,
Well, so you've actually done a collaboration with them before?
Yeah. That was the thing. Like every Sunday would be a massive Sunday lunch, and me and my 12 cousins at the time, you know, we'd all collaborate around the food.
Yeah.
So like food is it's a social dynamic.
Yeah.
For me personally, you know, it's, you know, if you want to make a connection with someone, you introduce food. Everyone's happy. Everyone's fed. It's the perfect way. Like this whole like you know, you could go to the cinema with someone. You could go on a night out with someone. You could, you know, but if you introduce food, that's as simple as it is. That's
food is like
that's all you need to do. It's just introduce food, and just like if you can share that dynamic, food, boom.
I mean, I've heard the saying, food is the way to a man's heart.
Okay,
Personally, I believe, it's the way to a woman's heart as well.
It's the way to anyone's heart. It doesn't matter on gender. Like, if you can connect through food, like, food is like, exactly. So we all need to eat. You know, it is a staple of everyone. Like, we all need to eat. So, like, whatever version of a diet they're on, you know, whether it be vegan, whether it be normal. Oh shit! I shouldn't say normal.
It's like a song, isn't it? It's like that song. With a little bitter, like, we can eat something tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, food is like, it's a staple, and it's a great way to connect with people, is what I'm saying.
And on that note, one of our viewers,
hey,
is
shout out to the one viewer.
And, so basically, their comment has inspired me to suggest that we could have a vegan dinner.
Yeah.
Around here. I mean, this is a big place. This is a big place that we have here. Yeah. You and I can cook together.
Steaks.
You know,
I've got massive inspiration from yourself. Obviously.
How many people can we fit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. Either way, so I am a chef. I generally go meat and 2 veg. I'm quite stereotypically British. But yeah, from Yui, like, I've learned, you know, she cooks some amazing food. She's not, you wouldn't class yourself as a chef, but some of the food you make is phenomenal in flavour. Like, coming from a ex-chef, like, some of the food you make is phenomenal in flavour.
I know that you didn't share the Buddha bowl with me this morning, but you did have something for the first time. Can you remember what that was? No, you never tried it before, and you said, like, is that salmon?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it looked like salmon. To me, it looked like salmon. It was pink, it was fleshy, it looked like salmon. But yeah, it was pickled something.
Pickled ginger.
Pickled ginger.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, next level. If you want flavour in a bite, so that one bite was like boom.
Mm.
It was just like, wow, you know. Like, I mean, I've obviously been chefing, but like, that was a flavour hit. It would, you know, it's an equivalent to like a Jaeger bomb or something like that. You know, you just boom, there it is. You know.
Do you know what where you can what dish that is usually combined with the pickled ginger?
But
Yes?
I'm not Asian food. I mean, I'll combine many things. But I must admit, I'm probably out of my depth with Asian. There's so many beautiful flavours and stuff that comes from Asian food. I mean, I love my turmeric. I love my, you know, all the oil kind of things. Chili, blah blah blah.
Okay, well I can tell you, just because you know some of our viewers might not know, it mainly goes with sushi. So you can have it inside the rolled sushi rice. You can have it alongside the sushi with wasabi. Do you know wasabi?
Yeah, you don't know wasabi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Though, random fact, most wasabi in England is actually horseradish.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, because the thing is with wasabi, like, if it's fresh, it's genuine. Okay, but they can't get that freshness, so in England they use horseradish.
It's like with with Thai papaya salad. Like, I know that you can buy papaya now in most Asian shops, but that's £6.
Yeah.
Papaya is £6 or £7, and the cheap version of it, it's sweet, which is just good, just as good or turnip.
Would you have that in the dish though?
What?
If you were having a party.
Yeah, I'd be very happy to make Thai food when we have our first dinner party. Okay, and due to the time that we have left, what advice would you give to budding chefs or cooks who are just starting off? More like, you know, like people who want to lose weight like ourselves.
Oh, lose weight, smaller portions, simple, sorted.
So you can eat. So basically, you're saying eat anything, but less portions.
Yeah. That's as simple as it is. Like calories in, calories out. That's it. You know, there's no 2 meals ahead, 2 shits behind.
I don't know where you get all this stuff from.
But yeah, it is simple as just reduce your portions. Like, honestly, I used to be 32.5 stone, as I said. Just eat less. Put the fucking fork down, buddy.
Yeah.
It's offensive as that sounds, it's worked for me, so fuck.
Yeah, we haven't really talked about the other thing that goes with food much, have we? Because I thought that would be the last question. Yes. What drink? What's your favourite poison?
Okay, so my favourite poison would be gin. There's so many things you can do with gin. It's almost the chefing thing. So like you can add citrus goes really well with gin. So you can add so many, you know, I mean, there's a range of citrus things you can add to it. So, you know, for me personally, like citrus gin, it's a win.
What food does gin go well with? For anybody who likes gin out there.
I mean, it's not necessarily a food thing. Like, you know, you have like red wine with red meat, white wine with fish. You know, it's not necessarily that kind of thing. But it's almost a thing in itself. Like, you know, if you enjoy gin, you will enjoy the citrusy notes. You know, you'll enjoy the adaptation of you know, what's going on.
Okay, great, thank you. 2 random questions. I think one has just slipped out of my mind. So the main one, the only one that I've got left is basically, have you heard of kombucha? And do you know what it is?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Enlighten me.
Kombucha is, it's basically a fizzy green tea drink.
Okay.
They made it sparkly, and then they fuse it with other flavours.
Right.
I personally don't like it, but you know.
Why not?
It's just an acquired taste.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fair enough.
Kombucha.
I'm kind of tempted just to,
KOMBUCHA.
out of curiosity, try it. You know, if anyone has tried it, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got matcha latte as well, which is green tea and it's got milk in it.
Green tea with milk. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
that's
another one that I don't like.
Yeah, I like green tea, but I can't imagine milk.
No, I cannot.
Like, you know, if you like it, fair enough. But, yeah, I like green tea.
Oh, I was so tempted to ask you about lactose intolerance, which one is one of the things that helped me to go vegan. Being lactose intolerant.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's on a biochemical level. It is the.
Then you got intolerance to gluten as well.
Okay, so intolerances can be sorted.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so a lot of, you know, peanut allergies, lactose intolerances.
I've never heard this before.
So, if you really look into it, basically, if you build it up, your body will become tolerant to it. So, it's.
So you mean like eat it or drink it like every day and you'll get tolerant to it?
Yeah, but in small amounts.
Right.
Very small amounts. Like if you've got peanut allergy.
I'll keep my opinions to myself about that.
Yeah. So, basically very small amounts consistently, and you will build up a tolerance within your body.
Okay.
The reason it's reacting is a biochemical reaction. So, like, the more you absorb it, the more you can tolerate it. Yeah, it's a science thing. Like, yeah.
Thank you very much. And I've just remembered the other question that I was going to ask. They say a lot on Google and online and also the doctors that we're supposed to drink how many? 8 pints of water per day?
Yeah.
Is that something that you do?
So no, it's not something I do personally. I should.
Do any of our viewers actually drink 8 pints of water out there?
Yeah, we should.
Let us know.
Honestly. So the whole going back to the science thing, it's already boring. So yeah, water basically is an absorbent. So like, say if you're drinking something, so it will take two lots of water to 1 pot of fat. So like if yeah, I don't know how to explain this. Like
No, just.
I know the science behind it, but it's yeah, basically drink more water. It's very good for you biochemically. I don't quite have the aspiration to.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. But yeah, water is very good for you.
So, thank you very much, Carl Thompson, for joining us today. And before you exit stage left, or exit stage right, whatever you prefer to do, where can we find out more about you online?
Me, I'm not interested.
Yes, you are! Come on!
YOLO Carlito TikTok.
Yellow Calito.
YOLO Carlito. So you
once, yeah.
Carlito. If
Somebody's a millennial. No, we're both millennials.
Yeah, no, I am.
So YOLO Calito on TikTok?
Yeah.
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 YOLOCARLITO.
I'm so glad you did that because I wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
Yeah, if anyone's interested. But I'm not.
You're welcome, and I'm so grateful that you were able to join us today. So early in the morning.
I've enjoyed it. Like this is.
I'm glad you've enjoyed it.
Is this a
Pufferfish Promotions.
Pufferfish
Yes.
promotion.
Well, it's artists helping artists.
Yeah, and like honestly, like I've been part of this a few times now, and it genuinely is a fun time. Like anyone who wants to get involved, like just do it. Like message.
Yeah, in the creative field.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Like in the creative field, like it's just like it's amazing. Yeah, it's just.
I'm touched, Carl.
Thank you. But honestly, like it's a great. Pufferfish is a platform, and like anyone who needs to get involved or wants to get involved, who is an artist or has any creative inspiration, do it. Honestly, like 100% recommend it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I was just about to remind you all what Pufferfish Promotions is all about, but you've pretty much done it.
Yeah.
So
jumped in that.
So thank you, Carl Thompson. And,
Pleasure's all mine.
And I will link you with his TikTok account very soon. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, everybody.